Wrestle Review, y'all!
Jump!
The Wrestle Review!
Jump!
With my boy John Hastings!
John Hastings up in this bitch!
And that dude Dylan Gott, bro!
Dylan Gott! So what you got? You know what it is!
Come on!
Hey everybody, I'm John Hastings, and now let's welcome the Jimmy Savile of the Wrestler Review. It's Dylan Gott. Hi, Dylan.
I was just in a mortuary. John, this week we're of course talking about Kane and Lita and Snitsky, baby.
Yo.
Please catch us on Patreon. We talked about the Bret Hart shoot interview. People saying it hurts his legacy. We think it made it better.
I don't understand people that were shocked by that they shoot interview. Like, it's not like he said anything that he hasn't already been saying to you if you saw him at line in Tim Hortons in Calgary. They're gay. Like, I don't know, like, this is just a man from Calgary, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, what do you think a 68-year-old man is going to say? Like, at a certain point, it's like, yeah, you've watched this guy, like, talk about this thing for a long time, and now he no longer has the mental barrier to, like, have any PR about it. He's like, what? I don't know. You know who else was gay? Kurt Angle. Very good.
It completely cut out, but I do agree with you. Here's what I also want to say. Bret Hart psychologically survived the Dynamite Kid to the point they became very good friends. And no one looks back on that to be like, hang on, wait, whoa. How many full psychopaths are like, you know who I really get along with? That Bret Hart. At least two. One guy who pulled a shotgun on his family, and another guy who full murdered his family. Both were like, you want to know who I can really chat with? That guy who loves to cheat on his wife.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll talk. We talk more about this in the Patreon, but God bless Rod Stewart and God bless Shawn Michaels. So, John, let's talk about angle that Shawn Michaels was also involved in. We're going to talk about Kane marrying Lita. I think the last angle where a man won a woman in a fight.
I think so. It's also one of the strangest uses of the woman being won in the fight I've ever seen. For those of you not familiar with the classic innovation of this, it was brought to us, I think my personal favorite is Goldust Marlena Brian Pillman, which is she just spends 30 days with Brian Pillman and he makes her dress like a slut, and then she turns out she likes that. So she turns on Goldust, and the Attitude Era truly began in that moment.
Yeah, Brian Pillman and Marlena also had the good part where it was like, oh yeah, and then we banged. So it's got a lot of the inferred like Stockholm syndrome that we're talking about here, which is good.
But it doesn't have what this has, which is I full kidnapped her and then we had sex. Wait, what? Yeah. I had her locked in a room and then we did it. And it's like, wait, what? You know what that sounds like? It sounds like two people doing it. No, that sounds a lot worse than that. Hey, I'm actually pretty good at sex. No, that's not. What the fuck are you? What the fuck? Like that, like it's so fucking insane. Matt Hardy and Lita are dating in real life and on television. What do you have to say about that, Adam Copeland? Foreshadowing. Well, I have a crystal ball called the past. Anywho, and then Kane starts stalking Lita. And then, as you know how it works in all stalking cases, if the stalker beats your boyfriend, you have to go with him now.
Also, it's got like, they just like for some reason do not like Matt Hardy. So Matt Hardy just like valiantly fights for Lita and always loses by quite a bit.
Matt Hardy is Motley Crue in 2003. It's just like, hey man, there's different times when this is good, but this isn't what we're looking for right now. So can you tell MH version 1 to fuck off? Thanks, pal. It's weird that your gimmick is you're a computer.
Well, he was the internet guy, but that was him as a heel, and then he kept the same song. And we'll talk about the Kane and Lita angle right now. Check this out, John, you big mother father. Check this out. Fuck. Now I have to find the notes. God damn it. Kane and Lita are getting big married. Here's what happens. The ring bearers are little people. That's funny.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's
this
good.
Is the craziest time in wrestling ever, which is Vince basically is like, what worked in the Attitude Era? And it's like, well, we had the greatest wrestler fighting the only time we've ever had a great bunch of heels for a babyface lined up one after another in a way that the fans will enjoy, and the greatest commentator ever, and the best bookers with the deepest roster ever, and everyone was competitive. No. People really liked it when that woman gave birth to a hand. We're doing more of that. And so what you get is Kane was so good at stalking Lita, she wants to get married to him now, and it's cool. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, it is.
You know what? You have to leave me alone if I beat you in this. Why don't we just do anything else? No, this is the only way, baby. I got to put you on the line. So here's what happens. People
Dylan,
are hooting
think
at
we
the
need to
flower
solve-
girl, who's a little person, which is good. Go for it.
First of all, I think we should solve more things like this.
Okay.
You can buy this car, or if you're able to fight 4 of the on the floor sales guys at this dealership, you get it for free. I would take like that would like all right, let me negotiate.
What do they
with
win?
You. What if I get 2 down, 2 left? What is that? Do I knock half off? Only a quarter off. It's a little fucked, but let's go for it. You know what I mean? Like that's fun. Like let's little this in life would be okay. Also, like why I hate this version of Kane. He also doesn't wrestle like a big man. I think Vince, just found out that Kane was like right wing and smart, and he's like, we got to push this guy.
This is the no mask Kane where they try and like really boost him up again because they don't have that much going on. Because this is like Undertaker's dried up completely. They haven't went fully like into 90s Undertaker again.
This is the rise of Cena.
Michaels
this is literally
comes back. Yeah,
this
rise
is
of
taking
Cena.
place in the run up to WrestleMania 21. So Cena and
Mhm.
Batista are about to ascend, but it is a real fucking ghost town. You know what I'm saying? Like
Orton has
yeah.
flopped. They don't like their
Oh.
OVW is in full swing. They don't have ECW and WCW to draw off of anymore. So this is really like them getting their sea legs as far as making new people, which we'll see. Bischoff comes out, reads from the Bible. That's good.
Let's just be clear. They're not good at it right now. I don't know if you can tell from the launch of Snitsky and how they were trying to make a real big heel for a perennial generation, but it didn't work. And I don't know if you'll be able to identify where it doesn't work, but I have a weird theory. Go ahead, Dylan.
So here's what happens. Lita comes out in a black dress. Kane is very upset.
Fuck you.
This is a fucking traditional wedding, you piece of shit.
No, it's crazy. I
yeah.
wore this exact same suit to both of my weddings. Also, there's something coming up in this.
To both weddings?
Yeah, that's right. I wore the same suit to both of my weddings.
All right.
No, I didn't. Imagine the bravery to do that.
Nah, I'm not buying a new one.
Yeah, the suit wasn't the fucking problem.
You remind me of her. That's why I'm doing this.
There was a comedian who lived in the UK whose ex-wife and current girlfriend looked so similar that like every time I saw him, I had to physically stop myself from being like, "You've noticed this, right?" Because I just had to know. You know that they look the exact same. Like this is fucking insane. Yeah,
that's fucking hot.
Did you buy a mirror? Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Lita vows that she loves Matt Hardy. Kane's vows are just that about she doesn't have freedom anymore, which is pretty good. These vows are the exact same ones that Charlie Kirk used when he married his wife.
Yep. Same thing happened as well.
That's timely. Yeah, Matt Hardy came out and then Charlie Kirk kicked the fucking shit out of him.
Let me say this right now.
Charlie Kirk chokeslammed Matt Hardy.
I have had 2 weddings. You've had 1 wedding. And the fact that neither one of this did this to the other person is an utter disappointment and shows that our friendship is lacking. Oh, how much fucking better would you have your insane wedding that you did not invite me or Bobby to forever never forgive you. How much fucking better would have that wedding been? If literally I'd spun kicked you from behind after Matt Hardy's theme played.
I got enough $30 cash gifts from comedians. I didn't need 2 more.
You didn't get $30.
$30.
$30? You just
$30.
give nothing. $30 is way worse than nothing.
It's crazy.
A 20 and a 10?
No, 3 10s.
3 10s? No, Dylan.
Laughable.
In a card?
Well, that's how white people do it. That's England. In England, it's like it's like,
310.
oh, I got you a nice meal. We're getting married. You need a blanket. You're like,
Fuck
just
you.
give me some cash.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Any wedding gift, you got to go high 2 figures, or you got to go in the 3s. You got to take 100. Put
Unfortunately, now it's 300. Yeah.
300. We're going to 300.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm not doing that. I need
yeah,
to
of
know the
course.
situation.
You
I'm
know
not going
the
blank at
situation.
300. You know what I'm saying? I
You just
got
loop- Sorry.
suck me. No, I won't do it.
Sorry,
I got
John,
confronted
but
by
that's
a
what
couple
things
that I
cost
did
now.
not. A couple did a destination wedding, and I did not get them a gift. They confronted me
Okay.
on it, and I literally went.
They confronted you.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, we noticed you didn't get us a gift," and it was one of those things where they both had like 3 drinks, and clearly there was something else going on. They're like, "Let's figure this out instead." And I said, "Yeah, that's right. I had to change planes. My gift was I didn't turn around and go back home."
Yeah, the destination is the present. Like the fact
Yeah.
that you're there for all that money is the present. But John, do you know what is also a present? Matt Hardy coming out in camo pants and a Punisher button up.
Yes, it is such a fucking good look. Matt Hardy knows how to dress. He from Broken Matt Hardy with the claspy, lovely jacket to this beautiful ensemble. Man, I'm so glad cargo pants are back. People are like, "Oh, cargo pants, they're for idiots." Really? Oh, really? Really? You don't like another place to keep your fucking balls? That's what those pockets are for your fucking testes.
Yeah, exactly. You can keep all your fucking marbles in there. You can
Yeah.
keep a bunch of weird knives in there.
Keep a bunch of girls' phone numbers that you've written down
Oh
on pieces
yeah,
of paper.
on
so people
pieces of
know.
paper. You can take the numbers out of your phone, write them on pieces of paper, put them in your pocket for some reason.
Yeah, you don't
so
want
people know.
You don't want Steve Jobs to be getting after your babes. You know what I mean? You want to.
Yeah, exactly. You can write down a business's phone number and then just put a girl's name so nobody knows.
Exactly. Or sometimes if you want to try and put a business's name down, then put a girl's number, confuse her. Hello. Are you
Yeah,
an
exactly.
back salesman? Or
This is
you
AT&T.
Yeah.
Oh, 967-1111. That's Vanessa's number.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe best
They
Parks
try-
and Rec joke ever, by the way. I got so drunk
one?
last night I just dialed 876-5309. Oh, they might pick up. They didn't pick up. It's really good. Go ahead, Dylan. I wanted to rail the show. And
I'll
I'm
take
glad
your
I
word
did.
for it. Because it sounded like it was really shitty. It sounded like a real shitty fucking joke.
No. The show deserved to be derailed that way, much like the Snitsky angle that
It
we're
sounded
discussing
like a
derailed the
fucking
momentum
stupid
of
fucking
WWE.
joke. Do you
Yeah,
remember what
fuck
Bobby
you.
Hill says? Anyway, check this out.
No one likes King of the
Matt
Hill.
Hardy tries to leave with Lita. Kane then
What?
summons fire, which he can do but never does during matches. Like,
Yeah.
we're to believe that Kane could just be like, ding, ding, ding. Ah, guy's dead,
Yeah.
pin him. But he never does. No matter how angry he gets, he never summons fire, which he can do.
What's also crazy is it's implying that they can't just run through the crowd. Careful. If he can make fire appear there, where else can he make fire appear?
His ass.
Yeah. Like, it's also like, I found this so weird because it's also like, wait a minute, isn't Kane about to become the good guy? And it's like, yeah, and you are not prepared for how they do that, my friend.
It's crazy. Yeah, so he chokeslams Matt Hardy off the stage, goes back, marries Lita.
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
Hardy looks like a real bitch. Like, he looks like
Yeah.
a real fucking...
Yeah,
might
Matt
be the
Hardy.
biggest swing from babyface to heel of any wrestler ever, where anytime he's a heel, it's great, and anytime he's a babyface, it's like the most fucking white, just like white bread, fucking milk toast, nothing.
Here is my impression of what every Matt Hardy babyface feels like. I'm here to conquer. I'm tough. Like, you're like, I can kill you. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna attack you with whatever musical instrument you annoyingly play. Oh, you mean the xylophone? Fucking break those weird little sticks. Yeah.
That youth minister's in camo pants. Yeah. Even when he's in the Hardy Boys, he's like, I'm at the top of a ladder. What are you gonna do? Leg drop. It's like, that's the most painful move to you, and the least flashy. You know what I mean?
Look,
do like a
all
splash?
of the tables and ladders and chairs wrestler or tag teams They needed the like main guy, and then the other guy. He's another guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Devon, Christian, party on. Although Christian has really come out of his shell. You know what I'm saying?
Christian, I think, was always better than Edge. He just didn't have the fucking it factor that Edge does.
He's just a normal man's body. Like he's just Christian is just an incredibly fit man who lives in Toronto, and that's not enough for Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a shitty boss.
That's why Christian's heel run in AEW was so great, because that's exactly correct. He really seems like a gum chewing piece of shit. Yeah, I play squash at lunch. Do the fucking reports.
So here we go. Here's what we get. Lita costs Kane a match against Shawn Michaels. So Kane gets angry and goes to Eric Bischoff. You better let me wrestle Shawn Michaels. Eric Bischoff says, no, but you can wrestle someone else.
What does he call her?
He called it my bitch wife.
My bitch wife. And also, I don't believe Lita had much to do with your loss, actually. I feel like someone's playing the blame game and you're not Colin Murphy. That's a reference to a Northern Ireland panel show. What the fuck am I doing?
And you know what, John? What's a great important part of marriage?
It goes together like a horse and carriage.
No, you have to trust.
And then one of the participants is shackled to the other one, dragged. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
In this case, it's clearly Lita.
Yeah. Yeah, she's dragging Kane around. She's dragging Kane. The dead weight in this relationship. He's trying.
Indeed.
Look at all the effort he's put in. He bought a white suit. He found all those little people. He learned how to conjure fire. What is she doing, huh?
Assaulted her.
Yeah. He locked her in a boiler room with a hard dick and just sorted it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Jesus
he got her pregnant.
Yeah, it's really interesting that this is clearly Vince McMahon's avatar, and this time is Kane. He's like, I'm just like him. I was just figuring in high school, and I also want to lock Lita in a room and punish her.
Well, also,
it's fucking insane that it's literally like, well, Matt Hardy, since you lost that physical altercation, Kane's the good guy now, and he's taking your girlfriend.
Lita gets a really overlooked as far as how many creepy fucking angles she's in.
It's an interesting. The thing is there's so much weirdness at this period of time that it kind of, you forget how you have a miscarriage with a guy who punts a baby because of a guy who later punts a baby doll angle. You forget how it's set up, and then what it also leads to, and how it like plays into the Edge Matt Hardy Lita love triangle. Like it's just like, jeepers creepers, what a weird time to be a woman in this company. All right, me and the writers have been working really hard. We get to murder you. Wait, what? yeah. There will be no cameras, but people will eventually find your body in the marshlands of Boston, Massachusetts. What do you say?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we got a character for you. You're a viper, Randy. You sting. And your pussy smells and you're old. That's your character. You're 25. Yeah. You're a used up whore. Your name is not Lita anymore. It's whore.
Diesel, you are a truck. And you are fat. That's what you are. You're fat. Molly fat. Oink, oink, oink. Molly, Holly. Fat. So
this is the crazy thing is like, so like literally break down. It's like Lita does miscarriage angle, which involves the implied sexual assault from Kane. And then you get.
Is it implied? I don't want to be rude here. Is it implied? I take it as implicit.
No, she literally says I had sex with Kane so that he would leave Matt Hardy alone, and then she gets pregnant with Kane's baby. That's the angle. Then earlier she gets stalked by Dean Malenko.
Of course.
Remember?
That was in real life.
And then you get the live sex celebration.
Yeah. Dean Malenko was also
one I'm forgetting
in the mattress.
Because Trish has the bark like a dog, but I think that's only really remembered because it's Vince doing it and it's the first one.
Yeah, and also it gets remembered. It also got sort of resurrected because it's part of Paul Heyman's lore, in that was his first night on commentary on Raw with the classic, "Hey Ma, I came all the way to Washington D.C. and I'm gonna get to see Bush."
Mm-hmm.
Which, let's be honest, That man can fucking talk. That's a promo right there. Jeepers creepers. What are we doing?
Yeah, I feel like Paul Heyman would be better served running a strip club than wrestling, but he made a lot more money in wrestling, or a bigger profile. But I think he could have made a lot of money. He looks like he's a fat guy with a balding ponytail. Like, what else do you want?
He should be running a comedy club empire is what Paul Heyman should be doing. Like, Paul Heyman is just a comedy club owner. When he literally claimed he was like, I was between going to ECW or going to New York to compete with Howard Stern. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is a fucking liar.
That's a wrestler thing, though.
And who's the other type of people that make that grandiose of a lie? Comedy club owners. And comedy club owners do the craziest thing, which is sometimes they actually follow through. So you every once in a while have to be like, maybe I have to believe him.
So, all right, here we go. We got Snitsky versus Kane. This is the crazy thing about this, where like it is Snitsky says that he was told this. I don't believe this at all. Is that Snitsky was supposed to come up for this match and just go right back down, which that's a lie.
I mean, they've gone back and forth on this, but because Jim Cornette has said he was coming back to OVW and I couldn't use him because he's a baby killer on my television. But that's also Jim Cornette being just a person with autism. Like, that's just a person that doesn't understand, like, no, they know that this isn't real, Jim. You can chill. I cannot chill. Okay, well, why are you hard right now? Because we're about to argue.
Yeah, giving him the, like, you know what the funny thing is? This Snitsky, he didn't win, but it is kind of the way they debut Goldberg, where it's like Goldberg is a already in the ring guy against Hugh Morris, and he beats Hugh Morris.
Yeah, but the thing with here's the difference though, is at the end of that match, Hugh Morris's wife didn't get in the ring, and then she didn't just for no reason have a weird miscarriage. Like, it's already the angle's weird, and then they're like, I'll tell you one thing that people love. Dead babies. Kill the fucking kid. Kill it on
it's
TV.
Not how late can it be qualified as a miscarriage, I guess, because they know the gender of the baby. They keep on saying it's a boy baby as if that makes it worse, which is
of course it does. Thing. She's a girl that already has a penis in her. That's disgusting. I'm glad it's out of her.
You lost a boy, though. People are going to be sad if it's a boy. If it's a girl.
Yeah, if it's a girl, people will be having a braid.
No, we're all good.
Linda, I'll tell you the story of how I had Stephanie. Linda hid from me for 9 months. It was the greatest fucking year of my life anyway. Fucking Stephanie showed up and I said, fuck it, I'm going to make you a man. All right, so made her to watch me piss every morning before she went to school. Go ahead, Dylan. Go ahead.
Snitsky and Kane are the exact same size. Snitsky gets like some offense in, but it's like starts out as a squash and then it becomes boring.
He's boring though. Yeah. He's just boring. Kane is bad. Kane is not able to like do anything, and Kane is also like bouncing around for him in this weird way that makes wrestling seem really fake. Like, a couple of times it's like, sunset flip. Oh, my God. Double Cutty Sark noggin knocker. A Canadian destroyer into a shitting their own pants. Like, come on, guys. Like, at a certain point, some of this seems unrealistic at this point. And this is coming from, I'll give you, yes, he can control fire in some areas of this arena.
This is the thing, though. If you want to have Snitsky be like, oh, this guy came out of nowhere and he's great, just have him, like, beat Kane, because this is the whole halfway thing they always do. I remember your best friend and mine, Come Man Punk, said this about the Shield, where it was like there was a 3-on-1 match and they were like, okay, you beat them but make them look strong, and he's like, well, there's 3 of them, why don't they just beat me? They're like, no, you win but make them look strong. He's like, well, it's hard to make them look strong when there's 3 of them and 1 of me and I win. Like, I don't understand. Yeah. And that's kind of what they're doing here with Snitsky, where it's like that half in, half out thing, where it's like Kane does get a visual fall. Like, he's going to do the thing he was going to do to Michaels, which is put the chair around the neck and stomp it, which I love that. Put the chair around the ankle and stomp on it. The guy's ankle's exploded now. That is wrestling, man. That's Bret Hart wrestling. Punch a lady, then stomp on someone's ankle.
Do that, then show up at that guy's house with a gun the next week on Raw.
Yeah, exactly. That's Bret Hart wrestling, baby.
Fuck, yeah. Cheat on your wife.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who's wronged you, slander them. He's a communist.
then cheat.
Yeah. Hey, you want to hear about all the times I won at fake fighting while you suck my dick?
I have to just first I have to tell you this thing is fake, which we're not supposed to do. Then I have to tell you what makes it good. Then I have to show you how I'm good. You're not going to understand 90 minutes of me talking, and you don't get to talk at all.
Yeah. Oh, and I am going to be asking you for your reactions and judging you on them.
I'm going to be pausing and looking at you, and you're just going to be like, yes, that was a thing that I don't know and never seen before. I don't know if it's good or bad, but thank you, sir. So Lita gets into the ring to try and protect Snitsky. Snitsky then, Kane turns his back on Lita and is walking her down like he's going to hit her. Snitsky then hits Kane in the back. He falls on Lita, and Lita for 2 minutes rides around before being taken out on a stretcher. And to be obvious, John, it was not his fault. He was, in a way, trying to protect Lita, and it just ended up bad.
I completely agree with you. What I also find weird is they gave her a neck brace for what we like.
Yes.
Jerry Lawler's already like, ho ho ho, is that strawberry jam in the ring or is it breakfast? Ha ha ha, yippee yippee. Slip
That's
into the
great.
center, yahoo!
Is this worse than Katie Vick?
No, I was gonna ask you this very same thing. I don't think it's worse than Katie Vick. It's not better than Katie Vick. It's in the same level. It's the same oeuvre. It's the same attempt. We need to get him talking.
I think this is worse because it's like he kills a baby and then is like, in his entire character becomes like, haha, I killed your baby.
For no reason. They're literally like, I'll tell you what people want to see. More of you apologizing about killing that baby. Get out there, kid. Slaps his ass. Oh.
But it's like, it's not my fault, but I also, haha, killed your baby. So it's like, I don't know what they're trying. I would love to have this explained to me about like, why wouldn't you have Snitsky just run roughshot and then Lita gets into the ring out of being like, listen, I know he may be repeatedly sexually assaulting me in a boiler room, but have some compassion. And then he just fucking big boots Lita to the stomach, and now his new finisher is just a running big boot to the stomach, and Eugene has to pretend he had a miscarriage. You know what I mean?
First of all, they really missed a trick making sure that Eugene did not have to pretend to have a miscarriage. Damn it. God damn it. That would have been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fuck. But it's also just like, Vince is just trying to get people to watch his show. And he doesn't actually know how to be a promoter. So he's just trying shit. And this doesn't work and is weird. And they try and double down on it like he did with the right to censor or fucking whatever he said while driving between towns, farting and listening to AC/DC. But it's just like, I hate it. It's stupid. And also, here's the problem with Snitsky. He's the most boring big man wrestler I've ever seen with my two beautiful eyes. Hot eyes. My hot fucking eyes.
Well, he's
lips.
brand new. Like, he's brand new. Like, his offense
Shut up.
this match
Stop.
against Kane.
Oh, I didn't fucking realize you
literally
married
body
Gene
slams.
Snitsky. Did you marry Gene Snitsky when you got married? You fucking cuck.
Yeah,
You
I did.
cucked to Snitsky.
Wait a minute. I let other people have sex with Snitsky while I watch?
That's right.
Yeah, no, he's all for me. But
Disagree, Dylan?
It's like
You share him.
One wrestling. He's even doing the body slam that like they only did in the 80s, where you start a suplex then body slam somebody.
Where he turns them around. I do enjoy that.
Boosh.
Boosh. Yeah.
It's all day one big man stuff.
Okay. Well, then guess what? Stop fucking ball washing him. I don't care. It's boring. And it doesn't get better. He gets much.
I'm just saying that it's, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying that it's probably.
Just stop giving him excuses. I love Gene Snitsky. That's you.
I think he's the best.
Yeah. He's the Ric Flair to me. And then
What should they have done, John?
I think he killed this kid.
Tell me. What would you do?
They should have not tried to turn Kane into a baby face in the company. Like, I don't understand. They just spent all this effort to be like, Kane's really bad. And, he has a vulnerability. He's sad when his son is miscarried by a guy with a goat's beard or something. I don't know. Fuck off. Linear storyline is for pansies. Wrestling forever. Like, it just makes no sense. It's 8 different attempts at something crazy. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And Snitsky's just boring. I couldn't believe how boring these matches are.
Oh, the matches are boring. The promos are scintillating.
Oh my God. Glenn Jacobs speaks with the corners of his mouth in a way that I find tremendously irritating.
This is also, I think, the kind of the birth of the new Kane that we saw at versus old DX with the Undertaker, where I think he stopped spray tanning. He just was like, I'll oil myself to make myself look extra white, but that's about it.
Yeah, this is also the beginning of Kane, which is like, hey, remember when I had burns? That manifests in part of my head is shaved, other part is not. That's
Snitsky attacks Kane after
What?
he
Tricked
kills
him.
the baby and does the neck chair thing to Kane, which kind of seems like turnabout's fair play, to be honest. But what really gets Snitsky over, and I think the thing that he has very well is, I think that Vince sees this guy and sees his new Psycho Sid. But before Sid got anywhere, and Sid was not a good wrestler, but Sid had 5 years in wrestling to figure out, and especially like a lot of it under a mask, to figure out how to be a good to passable fucking boring wrestler who's basic. And Snitsky's like, it's the same shit with all these OVW guys where it's like, hey, you've learned wrestling for 2 weeks, fucking get out there on television. First impressions are everything. Oh, it was bad. You have no career now. That was a good 8 months. We you got in shape. You got out there. You failed. Now you're gonna fucking, I don't know, man, grow a mustache, enjoy Ring of Honor.
What's also very interesting is anyone that came in that was a well-seasoned professional wrestler, they're literally like, your gimmick is insurmountable to overcome. For example, Nick Densmore, a well-versed independent wrestler, his gimmick is, you're Eric Bischoff's nephew, and you are, as Dylan would say special kind of guy.
There you go. You almost said it. You say it a lot off air, but you won't say it on air.
I say it.
Why.
Oh, I say it off air a lot, my friend. Oh, and I yell it out the window when I'm driving.
But this is the thing I was saying. It was like with this Snitsky
rambunctious. Sorry, what?
Give it to someone who's old as fuck. Give it to Viscera. Viscera killed a baby, and now is like, I killed your baby.
It would have been so much better if it was Viscera too. No, Viscera makes way more sense because he's also fat. If he landed on Lita, it would make sense he would have killed the baby because of his tremendous girth.
And then he eats the baby.
Oh my God, how the fuck did they not do this? A fat guy sits on a pregnant woman, eats the baby?
Eats the baby. Bastion Booger babies.
We get Janelle Grant in a rocket, take her off this planet, put Vince back in charge. We need to do an angle where a lady loses a baby because fat guy sits on her. How the fuck did he not do this? This would be the greatest angle of it. Ha 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 ha. They're dead because he's fat. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it'll be amazing.
Well, this is the thing I was thinking about too, is Snitsky, obviously this is his first time in a major wrestling promotion. And if you look at it from like a territory angle, it's always like, listen, this guy knows how to get over. Give him 8 weeks of basically booking his own shit and he'll get over. And just imagine Snitsky on the territory is like, listen, I know how to get over. Get someone pregnant. I will then kill that baby. You got yourself a top heel.
I would just love Snitsky in Ring of Honor. Usually I get someone pregnant, then kill that baby, but instead Nigel McGuinness and I are going to play rock, paper, scissors. And if I cheat, we have to have a 2 out of 3 falls match. I'm going to cheat.
/ I am cheating. Yeah, honestly, the single greatest wrestling match of all time.
It is the greatest wrestling match of all time. Great point. I also hated the stipulation of, we're going to talk about the Taboo Tuesday match. Could it be a chain? Could it be a chair? Could it be a syringe filled with AIDS blood? Oh, I didn't realize the Death Riders were in this match.
I mean, it's very clear what it should have been, John. It should have been a chair, pipe, or coat hanger.
Yeah, coat hanger. Fuck, that's right there for all of us.
Then you just fucking, to the 2 men who are 300 pounds trying to abort each other.
Oh my God. It's so sad Vince is gone now that we don't have 2 guys trying to give each other abortions. I'm gonna go back in time and abort you.
Oh yeah, I'm aborting you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a map to all the Planned Parenthood locations on a pole match.
It's a
Get to
mega
one.
match, baby.
They'll let you do it yourself.
You're not facing your opponent. You're rounding up people that are illegal
Yeah.
in your state, and then the most wins.
Okay, so if they do an abortion in the middle of the ring, what does the fan base do currently? Here's what I would say.
Right now,
They're
disgusting.
and not a miscarriage, full abortion.
Back then, they go, "Haha, sick."
Yeah, the full AB. What about now?
Now would be like a bunch of TikToks like, I don't understand what wrestling has become. It's not what I grew up on. Because it's so like, once again, this angle is bad. Katie Vick was bad, but it's nice to be a part of the show where you're like, wrestling, something fucking nuts. Wrestling.
Like,
Tits.
it is funny to watch Raw. I watched Raw or SmackDown more than just highlights, and they drag. And Raw did not drag in this period of time. It was so bright. But literally, it's every 10 seconds there's a sketch. You're like, oh, God, there's a bunch of babies filling the wood chipper. And Gene Snitsky's fucking the wood chipper and going, I didn't do it. Where's my dick? Oh, God. Triple H cutting a 45-minute scintillating promo that went everywhere. Ian.
I think the ideas were not good, but the ideas were provocative. It's just the execution was by people who couldn't do it. Like, I think it'd be better now if they did this just performance-wise, because, like, Cody Rhodes has, like, taken acting classes. Like,
Oh,
Lita
my God. You understand how
loses her
embarrassing it would be if
baby and doesn't cry, ever. She's just like, oh, this bummer, dude.
Yeah, I like how this is Vince McMahon's interpretation of, like, what would a woman do if she had a miscarriage? She'd be sad for 45 minutes, then have a nice steak and go get fucked.
She get filled up.
Yeah. Yeah, she's an empty vehicle. She heads over to a Chevron named Vince, and he uses his gas nozzle to fill her with
And he goes,
fuel.
Oof, in her butthole.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the fuel is my cum, if you didn't get that metaphor. No, I got it.
Here we go. Taboo Tuesday.
I
like
loved this pay-per-view. I loved it.
loved
You
it?
can vote online. It's taboo.
It's Taboo Tuesday. You're
Yeah.
facing your stepbrother. Your stepbrother's stuck in a dumpster.
Yeah. Oh no, you guys are you're delivering a pizza that's got a hole in the box and you've stuck your dick in it.
But this is like, just looking at Snitsky, you're like, fuck, wrestling was a different thing before Benoit. There's just so much steroids. Also, seeing Benoit is like, man, that guy was juiced out of his fucking head. Good for him.
It's also weird because it's also like looking at his frame, it's like you should look like a young buck. And instead he's just like, I am a sofa.
My skin can handle me.
Yeah, I am beef.
Oh, man. All right, so we got the chain. They pick the chain. They
Oh,
whip each
yeah.
other with the chain. You get a basic chain match here. Snitsky is like so much of a OVW wrestler. He like hits the mat with the chain. He doesn't just do like this is a type of thing where, you know, you need a JBL in there to just be like, I'm just going to smack you with this fucking chain.
Yeah, sadly, it's too many people are being way too safe. It goes towards the boring thing about this. Also, Kane is literally acting like Rey Mysterio Jr. on Monday Nitro. Like he's bouncing all over the ring. He does the 619. He gives everyone a Canadian destroyer.
He does
It's fucking insane.
Yes. Yeah, he's bumping as much as Kane can bump for someone. They get tired real quick,
way
but
more.
they're big juicy
Shut the
boys.
fuck up. Stop fucking. Now that you're done cleaning Gene Snitsky's penis with your tongue, I see that you moved over to Kane, and now we are washing his big red machinery balls.
Oh.
I fucking got you.
Jim Ross says on commentary, no one has overpowered Kane like Snitsky. Not even The Undertaker, who's beaten him 80 fucking times.
Yeah. Not even Matt Hardy, who I think got a win before all of this started.
Yeah, he chokes Kane with a chain. They do a double boot to the face spot. Kane throws Snitsky out with one hand. Lita interferes. This is where it gets to be the end of the match. Snitsky rams Kane in the steps, uses chair. And the whole point of this was you can only use a chain. They did not specify what would happen if you didn't just use a chain, but Snitsky uses the chair, and there's no repercussions whatsoever.
Yeah, the repercussions are shut up. We forgot about that now.
Yeah.
We're moving on to
Hey,
something else.
he's
to tell
using
our
it.
story.
Eat my ass. Watch
Yeah.
me shit.
Yeah, exactly. Why are we doing that? Because you're going to suck my dick. That's why. Shut the fuck up.
And it's also like, I think Snitsky fucks this up because he chokes him with a chain in a chair. He jumps on the chair on the neck. Kane bleeds from the mouth. Snitsky walks off and then walks back on and pins him. And then
Yeah, there
Kane
felt
gets
like there was
stretchered out.
there was a cue
was a
missing or
fuck up for
something
sure.
else was supposed to happen there. Or he just was like, oh, it's not my fault. Oh, I win? This is my fault.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Is that... Wait a minute. Someone dropped a fucking quarter? I'm going to win now.
Fuck. Oh, I'm going to... Oh.
But it's fine. It's like both these guys give off... This needs to be tag team wrestlers. Like, they're just not interesting enough
Yeah.
to... I mean, Kane, whatever. Kane, obviously, just because he's been there a while, he's Kane, whatever. Let's push him. Let's have him beat 8 people. Let's have him beat people that nerds like us want to win and then fucking lose to Snitsky.
2 words. Mixed tag. Snitsky and the
ghost of the
from
baby?
miscarriage versus Lita
Yeah.
and Kane.
No, that's good.
Oh, God, it's in a jar. Yeah.
He gets their dead son to turn on them.
Yes, he does.
Okay. I
Turns
like
heel.
that.
Hollywood Hogan
Dead son
style.
turns heel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mom and Dad, suck it. Stick it.
So here we get to the fucking reason we're fucking here. Snitsky punting the baby.
Are you here because of the baby punt? Because I'm here for the miscarriage. The baby punt was already covered on the Snitsky episode, and I'll tell you this: I love everything about it. I love the highlight reel. I like this iteration of Jericho when he has weird Lilith fair hair and a baseball
Yes, he has
shirt.
mom hair.
Yeah, this is the most mom hair. This is the everyone's re-debuting on the highlight reel, and Chris Jericho is shocked every time. Wow.
So we get a Trish promo. Trish and Lita are in the ring. Trish says Lita was getting fat and pregnant. This is when Trish is a real bitch.
Yeah. I also like the era when you could just call someone fat for being pregnant. Hey, Porker. Yeah. You're eating for
Stop
2,
eating.
not for 200.
Snitsky comes out. He's playing with there's a baby playing over the loudspeaker, which is good. That's mocking Lita, saying you'll never know your baby's name. That's nuts. It's not my fault, but it is funny your kid's dead.
So the first porn I ever saw was called Nurses in Lust. The first scene is a man may or may not have had his penis severed off, and they need to suck his dick to test the power of his penis. That man does the same level of acting Gene Snitsky is doing as he's walking to the ring with this baby. The same pauses, just like, what's that? You don't know your name. It's the same one as, oh my God, nurse, your mouth's a miracle.
What was I gonna say? Let's fucking suck each other off. Lita never cries. Offers baby to Lita. Lita goes to take the toy baby, and then he goes, "No, you can't have him. He's mine." Punts it, and a dude catches it. And I looked up after this if the baby was being auctioned off on eBay. It was not.
What happened to that baby?
I want to know, but I couldn't find it immediately, so I gave up also immediately.
I bet you Zack Ryder fucking has it. Matt Cardona has it in his fucking action figure room.
That's the baby. I put a dildo on it, so it has a dick.
Yeah, and now it chases me. I tie a
Now-
rope to its
now
neck
it's
and
in my
a dildo on its head.
dreams,
It chases me.
Chelsea
Always
pretends
ready.
to give birth to it.
Always ready to be attacked by the dildo baby doll.
So Lita is trying not to laugh when he kicks the baby. Jericho then brawls with Snitsky, and Snitsky fucking beats up Jericho. Like, they are pushing the fuck out of this guy.
And also, Jericho's wearing velvet pants, which really should mean he should go over.
Snitsky also
Who's
has
gonna
no
win?
moves.
Clearly the man in velvet trousers, I'll have you know.
Like, this is the other thing about Goldberg. When Goldberg beat Hugh Morris, he did it with 2 finishing moves. Snitsky's, if you're to believe this, finishing moves are a miscarriage is the first one, giving you a miscarriage.
Yeah, he can give you a
and
miscarriage.
then his second finishing move is a chair stomp to the throat where you die, and he forgets that it's a wrestling match and then comes back and wins.
That is good.
Yeah. This is what I love. This is wrestling needs more than this, man. Like, when was the last time has AEW ever had a paternity angle where it's like, I think Hook's pregnant with Samoa Joe's baby or something?
They're
Men
not
can't get
brave
pregnant.
enough.
Shut up.
They're not brave
Yeah.
enough to do Young Bucks have to break up because it turns out both of their wives, same woman this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Stepbrother stuff, real brother stuff. They fuck each other.
What? Why don't they bring back Being the Elite but do it only on X-Tube?
Yeah. X-Amps are full of Being the Elite.
Yeah, Being the Elite, being the meat, more like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Being the
Yeah,
meat.
you can use that. You can use that, Brandon.
How about
No.
an angle where Kenny Omega gets married to a man and that's gross?
Yeah. How about an angle where Don Callis may or may not have kissed a trans person and he sets himself on fire and the entire crowd applauds?
He does like the monk. The
Yeah,
monk
exactly.
in fucking China, yeah. Just
Yeah, and
throws
then that's the
himself on
photo for
fire.
Revolution from now on.
Live on top of the ECW arena, a monk
Ladies
is
and
sad about
gentlemen,
climate
we are at
change,
the-
so he's going to commit suicide.
We're at the ECW arena where Chris Jericho is very upset about the quality of the footage, but also clearly is the guy Becky Lynch called out on Bert Kreischer's Weird Cooking Show podcast.
Do you think so?
100%.
Basing that on what?
He seems like the kind of guy that would literally just
There
be
you go.
like, ooh, fresh. Here's
No,
what
I think
I was
it was
told.
me.
There is a long-held internet rumor
Uh-oh.
that Chrissy J listens to his own music when he bangs.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I think he
I do
listens to
believe it.
my
I
stand-up
100% believe it. Why would you don't believe that?
because he listens to my stand-up.
Oh, you saying he puts on Dr. Farts or Dr. Ploffs?
No, some of my earlier stuff, more farting. Thank you, I farted. He doesn't like the new stuff. It's too mature for him.
What about our duo album, We Farted?
He listens to that.
That's
He
a
listens
good
to
one.
We Farted. Yeah.
I like We Farted a lot. It was recorded by a guy Dylan worked at a coffee shop with, who also cleaned up crime scenes. And we went over to shoot the cover, and this guy was having a full fight with his girlfriend. Just a full fight.
I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. What was the other? Oh, yeah. He cleaned up crime scenes and he got paid minimum wage. And you could have just looked around and got paid more, but he was real excited to clean up those crime scenes.
Yeah. And he wanted to
Wait a
talk to you
minute.
about it. It's not actually that
Does
weird.
anyone watch?
No, they don't watch. Here, I'll take it. I
Yeah.
hadn't even told you that I said I'll take it.
Can I take that stuff home with me? No? Fuck.
He's like, man, I was up one time he's at the coffee shop. He's like, man, I was up all night. You know how much fucking hard it is to get skull out of train tracks? I was like, I hope I'll never know. He's like, it's hard. I was like, I didn't think you were telling me because it was easy.
Yeah, I don't feel like you were bragging about how many bits of skull you were able to get out of that train track.
I want to think that I'd pin the person if they committed suicide. 1, 2, 3, undefeated. Flex.
I could get them in heaven and bring them back. That's what I would do.
You would get them in heaven.
Yeah. Let's swim up to heaven.
You'd force them to be Protestant. Good for you.
Exactly. Surprise. It's
Surprise!
Anglican heaven.
Anything but salt is too spicy.
Yeah,
John,
we get to eat
what was
meat
your
on Fridays.
favorite part of this angle? After this, we're going to talk about the blow-off.
Oh, the
And I
blow-off
didn't
match
mean
was
blow.
so good. Here's my favorite part about it
Oh.
is I think actually the most pound for pound, the most normal we're having a wedding angle I've ever seen.
Oh, because the guy actually does dispute, and then there's a choke slam, and then they still follow through. Usually the wedding
As is
gets
tradition.
called off, but it's like, nope, Kane easily beat up this guy who attacked him from
Yeah.
behind, and then they got married.
He had an objection. He solved the objection by beating him up. I don't know what to tell you, man. Welcome to wrestling.
You do like an angle where the heel just very fairly beats up the babyface, and the babyface just kind of has to be like, yeah, I suck.
Yeah, and you get to fuck my girlfriend also.
And shoot in her.
Yeah. Ropes, not splash. I don't mean puddles. I want the ocean in her. When she comes home, I want
Exactly.
it to sound like someone is trying to move a fish tank without having to empty the water.
Is this the last angle? Because they did one recently where Dom Mysterio brought out a little person John Cena impersonator, and that was the first time they'd done that in years, I think. But is
And
this
they
the
really
last
went out of their
angle
way
where
to
you
be
win a
like,
woman in
and
a match?
He's got a developmental deal. I feel like this may be the last time. Because this is the beginning of Vince being like, we need to get sponsors.
Yeah.
The only one way to go, baby.
Hold on. No one likes my dead rape angles with the baby
Yeah.
dead rapey. I think Katie Vick was also supposed to be. This was they broke this into two angles. Originally, it was like Katie Vick died, and it turns out it was a baby, and then Triple H fucks the baby. That was the original thing.
Oh yeah, and Triple H he method acted that.
Yeah, that was the Bruce Pritchard alternate angle where there was like, no, it was funny because he fucks a baby.
Yeah, so Bruce Pritchard was so passionate about it. That's why he brought that gun to the office.
Triple H could have fucked that baby.
Yeah, never forget. Why was Bruce Pritchard fired the first time? He brought a handgun to a wrestling writer's room. What? Yeah, they're all fucked.
But do you think that was bad even 10 years before that? No, it was just you have a gun. All right, I want to keep my leg warm. What do you wear,
Jesus
pants?
Christ.
I have a gun.
I got a pen. Yeah, we're at work. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Oh, you bring knee pads too? Yeah, we're wrestlers.
Well, you pointed things with your finger? I use a gun.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Go over there.
Right, so you're telling me you walk into a store and you want to get the guy to get some stuff for you, cigarettes and stuff behind the counter. You don't walk in and point your gun at stuff. How's he going to know which thing you want if you're not able to shoot right at it?
Hey, I want that lottery ticket.
Hey, I want
Okay, I'll
this
shoot it
premium
for you.
gasoline. I'll shoot it.
There you go. I'll shoot it. Oh, it's broke now. I guess your gasoline broke. Goodbye.
Yeah. It's free now for me.
I'm going to force one of my employees to fuck a made-up baby.
Is this the weirdest thing? Apparently this was Vince McMahon's baby. Like, he loved this angle.
Yeah, of course.
What is weirder? Not which is grosser. What's weirder that this was thought of by a man in his, at the time, 60s? This
wasn't in his
or
60s.
Katie Vick?
This is 20 years ago. He was, like...
60s.
Was he? Fuck. You imagine your dad coming up with this?
Yeah.
Like,
I literally
portable?
can't.
Like, is your dad like that old? Is your dad 60?
Yeah. Believe? Yeah, 65.
Yeah. This would be like your dad being like, hey, I'm working on this TV show. This guy's going to kill a baby.
Yeah, he's
No,
gonna,
but it's
and I'm
good.
gonna
He has
get to
bad
watch.
teeth.
Yeah. I'm gonna profit off of it. Him murdering the baby.
He's got a
It's-
great look.
the end-
He's a
and
bit
because-
green. He kills a baby. I was going to say put him in a tag team. I was going to say he kills a baby. And the thing is, I run the company, so he kills a baby. So get the
Here's
fuck
the
out
thing
there,
I
Snitsky.
need to stress about this angle that makes it bad. Snitsky is boring. I understand that Dylan's about to.
Yes.
Oh no, not
No,
my
he
best
could have been the
friend,
champ.
Gene.
He
Not
could have
my
been the
best
champ.
friend Gene. No,
Gene Snitsky also works as like it just that's the thing I hate about everyone was just their last name. I'm surprised Randy Orton was never just Orton.
I'm sure they tried to do that. Ort.
Austin Theory. He's just Theory.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
remember
he's not.
that
He's Austin
gamble?
Theories. We should do at some point next week. We're doing Matt Hardy
Edge
versus
Lita.
Edge, and I think at some point we owe it to ourselves to do the weird Austin Theory Vince McMahon nonsense angle. What was the last time Vince was on TV as a character?
And it's where he's his son. Surprise! I'm also secretly Vince's son.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing where it's like, hey, it does come across like the boss, the boss's dad likes you, so you just like he thinks he works here still, so you have to like spend time with him. And then Vince is like
this is
trying to
marketing
talk,
me,
but he's
guys.
just insane. Yeah, he's like, all right, hey, get over here, Mr. Perfect. I'm Austin Theory. Okay, don't flirt with me. Don't flirt with me, because I'll make you into a girl.
I don't know. You know this about me flirting.
Yeah, cum is
What?
for girls, piss is for boys. You suck me until
Yeah.
I piss.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten so hard you piss? What?
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's my game. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for the cum sluts. You guys, can you please rate, review, subscribe, and rate and review, subscribe. Now, it's the monkey's time to shine.
I hate this angle. I hate it so much. I hate the blow-off match even more than the other matches. This match is so boring.
I'm going to take a moment and then be right back.
No. I'm going to go get a Diet Coca-Cola. perfect time, bud.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this
Oh.
going. I do not edit these anymore. John, check it out. New Year's Revolution. Kane beats Gene Snitsky. What about Ebert? Maybe that could have been a tag team. Snitsky and Ebert.
Oh my God! Why haven't we even gotten to this riff yet? Oh,
that's because it's the paid
thumbs up for
portion.
this idea.
That's because it's the paid portion.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're trying. Before, I was on Ambien. Now,
oh yeah, Snitsky and Ebert.
It's not my fault you didn't enjoy Pulp Fiction.
Ooh.
You know what's really good? Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert apparently hated each other's fucking guts until the day like one of them died. Like they fucking hated. Like it was never like, oh, and then they grew as friends. It was like they walked into that studio giving each other the bird. Every day they left going, "This bat in your coffee. I fucked your wife." Okay, like
that is that, but that came through where he was like, "I liked it. I liked it too. You piece of shit." Like it was like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was.
I liked it too.
Yeah, you're
like,
right.
You've ever seen?
Agreed. Like they had the same opinion, but they never agreed. It was never like, oh, I also did. I also thought Willow was a triumph, Roger. It was like, I like the movie. Yeah. Well, I wrote more about it, actually, you fuckhead.
Oh, you like it? You want to fuck it? I like it, but just like a normal amount. I don't want to suck its ass.
I actually know about movies, so I know that I know that it's good, but I know that it's not good enough as much as you think it is, actually. So fuck me and fuck you.
Okay. New Year's Revolution. Kane and Snitsky. This is like one of the worst blow-off. All of the fact that we're doing like feuds now makes me realize that like so little wrestling feuds have like they do big gimmick matches and then they go like, oh fuck, no one likes this anymore. Just have the babyface win on TV.
Yeah, what's also crazy is you don't need blow-off matches for this angle. Like this angle has not been accepted by the crowd. People hate it and are very sad about it. And then they're like, people need a resolution on this. No, like you've never explained who raised the briefcase during the King of the Ring ladder match for control of the company, Shane and Vince versus Steve Stone Cold Austin. But for this, they're like, they need resolution.
Yeah, and it's also like your whole idea, once again, it goes back to the same thing of like debuting Snitsky, and then the whole thing is like, if you're going to give a guy a mega push, just like, okay, yeah, he killed the baby and nothing bad happened.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
And then the Undertaker's like, you killed my nephew, and then the Undertaker comes back and beats him up.
Yeah,
and then Snitsky's character is that he wants to suck your feet.
Yeah. Also, the sidebar is Snitsky is a foot fetishist.
So yes, that was his character after this, continuing the big debut as big heel for Vince, and then he immediately goes into weird sexual comedy big guy.
I want to suck on your toes, and then he gets the yellow teeth and is bald for 6 weeks, and then see you in hell, get out of this company.
Yeah, I listened to an interview about him talking about the yellow teeth thing, and he's like, he put like literally just every night brushed makeup on his teeth, and he's like, I hope it doesn't give me cancer. That was his whole.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will, and it wouldn't have if you had listened to anyone, but instead you listened to a man who chews on gravel and shits on women on what to do and how to get over with a crowd. They hate people who don't brush.
So, this is legit. How much money would it take for you to walk around like Kane? Because he has to walk around like that.
Not much. I'd do it right now. I'll do it for free.
Like, shave your eyebrows, shave half your head.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm cool.
Okay. $500,000 a year, you're walking around like that.
And I'll be shirtless all the time. I'll be shirtless with a fingerless glove.
Oh, yeah. Well, you do that. You're like, let's play Kane.
This? I just wear it when I play keyboards.
Match starts, they're angry at each other, John. But the thing is, it's really hard to take these matches seriously because it's like, once you see the Goldberg-Lesnar match, you're like, why didn't they think of this earlier? Of like, these guys are big, they'll get exhausted. Just have them do all their finishing moves and someone wins in 2 minutes. Like, that's the only way to make these matches fun.
Also, why is Snitsky angry?
Snitsky's angry because he was blamed for a baby's death.
Yeah, but then he punted the baby. That's acknowledging you taking some responsibility. If you punt a baby doll, you're like, look, I'm having fun with this. You know what I mean?
honestly, I think Snitsky has borderline personality disorder, and you
Oh,
even bringing
really?
that up makes him really. Yeah, he's got a personality disorder. He has what's that thing where you just throw tantrums, but you have to take it seriously because it's an adult? What's that called?
Being cool.
Explosive something. He has a bunch of mental disorders, and John, you're just being really ignorant by even mentioning
Oh, that's
that.
interesting, Dylan. I live in Trump's America. We don't have those things anymore.
Oh, really? What do you have?
Yeah, you're either cool or you're woke. Sounds like Snitsky's woke.
Yeah, that's what Snitsky's angle was. He was woke. He's so pro-abortion that he causes them.
Holy shit, Snitsky
Yep.
is woke. This guy's woke. He's not taking any responsibility for his actions. It's not my fault. Sounds like a woke. Sounds like
That
a
is
woke
true.
lib to me. Yeah,
Dude, you may have just discovered something. It's not my fault.
Oh.
It's my fucking bevy of mental disorders I just decided I have based on nothing.
I don't know if
That's
you've
good.
looked in on Snitsky recently, but he's definitely someone who, how do I say this, listens to Steven Crowder.
You think he is just huge beard in the woods? Looks like he's
Braided
having
beard.
fun.
If you're braiding your beard like a horse's tail, it's time to go move into town, pal.
Hell yeah. He takes shoot interviews as seriously as you should, though, because he's like outside in his yard doing it on a FaceTime and everyone else is in a studio. At least that's what I saw. It's like, yeah, you want me to rehash me punting the baby? I'll do it, but I'm not going to do it with my wife in the house. If my wife's not hearing me talk about this, because I value
I'll
her.
accept money for being on a Zoom call with some Uber dorks. But I'm not using a microphone. I'll be using my phone and I'll be on the deck.
So, innovative offense by Snitsky here. He does a bow and arrow, but uses the ring post instead of his knee. John, how do you feel about wrestling now that's changed?
Fucking hates it. They are in Puerto Rico, one of the hottest wrestling audiences on the planet, and they are literally just having a snooze-a-roo. It is amazing. And
But you've
Jonathan
established.
Coachman is so bad on commentary, by the way.
He's very bad. He's very annoying.
He literally is like, this crowd is not reacting to this. Are they bored? And you're like, shut the fuck up, coach.
Well, he's also doing the best thing, which is like, I'm a cool badass. And he's like, I know the character is that he's obviously a dork overall, but just tuck the old t-shirt into some fucking tearaway track pants. That's alpha move.
This guy has the real energy. You're 25. You should have a frame.
Okay, here we go. Here you go, you old bitch. We get Snitsky. Snitsky gets a ton of offense. Kane's thrown in the snaps. A slingshot to Kane. They're really trying to like have a good match because they do the thing where they're both so exhausted they can't even get up. They're like, it's always fun to watch someone kind of play the match like they want those chants of like at this point you didn't chant fight forever, but like applause, like whoa, what a match, and everyone's just like, yeah, like.
But like, it's never going to be a good match. Why is Kane wrestling? Kane is wrestling like he is a 5'11" Ring of Honor champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's wrestling like Austin Aries in this match, and I can't understand why.
Maybe they want to have a real. This got a lot of time. This got so much time.
Yeah, this is, and I'll tell you this: New Year's revolution. There was a lot going on that year. I'll tell you that much. They were setting up the Batista. Triple H.
Snitsky bites Kane, and then out of nowhere does a tombstone where Snitsky barely saves his own life. Like Snitsky does it's a real sloppy tombstone, and Snitsky like tucks his head hard at the last second, which is how he gets out of this. Like Undertaker, I will say this, does a much better tombstone than Kane. Kane can't even do the like old tombstone pin he had where it was like the Y. He just kind of messes that up. There's no follow-up. He just leaves. Like, this guy's killed your fucking kid. This guy killed your kid.
Yeah,
and then he fucking stomped on your neck so you bleed, and you're like, I got a tombstone in. I'm the devil's favorite demon. We're fine here.
Or whatever.
Within this character, it should be like, oh, I took his skin off. Like, he should just, like, take it. You should literally just take a fucking peeler and peel at least his face off.
He should be hell raised. He should be dealing with the Cenobates.
But you should just shoot him with a gun.
Yeah, he should have been JFK'd. Like, they literally, like, Lita is Jackie Onassis, Gene Snitsky is somehow JFK in this, and Kane is Lee Harvey Oswald, who later fucks JFK. It's the porn version of Oliver Stone's JFK that I wrote.
But he should tug on his balls.
No, I'm going to shoot you.
tug on his balls, something. Like there should be some like, I don't know, John, like Inferno match. Dude, just light him on fire.
Ambulance match.
He's dead.
You sent my wife to the hospital. I'm sending you to the hospital. Ambulance match. Like, yeah. If only there was a match that Kane and maybe the Undertaker shared, where something could be slammed over top someone in a conclusive sort of manner.
Yeah, nope,
such
doesn't exist.
Exists. Yep. Nope,
maybe some sort of buried while you're dead match.
Yeah, you'd already have to be dead though to be buried. I hate this match. This angle is not. It's both. This angle is both weird and boring, which is very bad. Like it's just like, it's not like, hey, it's not like if Vince had impregnated Stephanie and then it turned out she had an abortion because Gene Snitsky was involved. No, that's a fucking program.
And Stephanie was pissed.
Oh yeah, and Stephanie pisses.
But just think about how much better this would be if it was Viscera, where it's like he beats Viscera.
Oh my god! Or
and
Big
then he
Show
fucks Viscera, and Viscera loves it, and then he becomes.
It would be so much better also if it's just a fat guy who falls on Lita. How he missed that. This must have been the beginning of Vince's dementia, that he didn't be like, "The guy's a fucking fat guy. Come on,
get Bash and Booger back out there."
Oh my god, Bash and Booger would have been great.
No, but like, yeah, he comes out to the farts. Lita's nursing the baby in the front row. Bash and Booger gets confused, eats the baby.
Yeah.
Now that's an angle.
Shits on the whole front row.
And then he shits out the baby onto Lita.
It's thick. I can feel the teeth.
Ooh, my stomach hurts. I think it's because I ate another baby. I eat babies.
Oh,
that's my character.
I didn't even chew it. The baby's alive in my asshole.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good angle. Snitsky was not long for this world. At one point, he talks about how they were putting him in ECW, and they basically gave him Kane's exact look.
Yeah.
And then we're like, you look really good. You should be on Raw. And then Snitsky was like, but I look like Kane. They're like, you're on fucking Raw, you piece of shit. And then they put him on Raw. He looked like Kane, and they fired him. Like, they're like, whoa, you look like Kane. He's like, yeah, I told you that. They're like, you're fired. And that was it. That was him in wrestling.
I love the WWE because in the end they're just TV producers, and it's the same no communication, not thinking forward that happens in TV production because everything's so frantic all the time. So it's like, oh, we solved this problem. You needed a guy. Yeah, this guy has created 3 more problems. Wasn't my job to solve those problems. My job was to solve this other problem. So I guess I feel like now I'll solve this problem. You're fired. There. Now I have to go back
the
and
roof.
fix my
It's
first
got asbestos now.
Yeah, exactly.
Asbestos gives you cancer.
No,
get a doctor.
Not my fucking Am I a doctor? No. So fuck you. Suck my dick.
Watch me piss. Anyway, John, that's fucking it. So
Dylan, this is over now. I fucking hate you. I hope you're miscarried.
I hope I have a big carry, and what that means is a poo-poo. Thank you so much.
I hope I get to carry a gun. Then I'm going to bring it to Dylan's house and show his sons how to fire it off. Next week, we are talking about Edge and Lita and Matt Hardy. Party Hardy. Poo, 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 poo.
Poo, poo, piki, kaka, bye-bye.